What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with HauntScene. We are back. Holy S. It is Season 10 premiere time. I'm your host, Johnny MF and Bronto. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing, horny co-host,
Woo!
Melissa Luque.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to HauntScene.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys again.
I know, it's been so long.
It's been 6 months. Can you believe it? 6 months.
What the heck? Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you go and share this stuff out right there. We are probably going to make some technical mistakes because we haven't been on the air in a while, and I just redid a couple things on the show. So let's just hope for the best. Now, we have an amazing guest here, one of my favorite people to talk to ever, Jaimz. Bring them on in a moment. But first, we have to do a new thing on the show in the beginning. We have to acknowledge our Amazeballs Platinum sponsors. So we have 2 of them so far. You might see a little blurb pop up right here at the top. That's going to be the little window there.
Good job.
Yeah,
that's
baby.
awesome. Good job.
And let's go ahead and bring them up here. We have 2 of these so far. Thank you for the support. To Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds, our friends down there, Alex, Craig, the entire crew, everybody that we know and love them, myfrightnights.com. Also, thank you to Eddie and everybody at Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina, woodsofterror.com. Thank you all for your support. We do appreciate everything there. If you're interested in supporting the show, please reach out to us and we will we'll do the things.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of
I love
cool.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of support there.
For sure.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and bring on our very special guest. This person needs not a lot of introduction, although I am going to make them go through the elevator pitch again. Because maybe you're watching the show for the first time. I don't know. It's okay. But they've been on our show a good amount of times, and we love them. Let's go ahead and bring on... I'm going to unmute them.
Yeah.
Jaimz! What's up, Jaimz?
What's up?
Hey,
Hello.
Happy 10 years, you guys.
know,
Thank you.
dude.
It's crazy.
It's
10
just
seasons.
10
That's wild.
10 seasons. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a big deal. So you should be
That's a big
congratulated.
That's a big deal, man.
Hey!
Yeah, baby! Do me a favor. Can you turn off the switch on the outside right there? The
I'll
fan?
be back.
Yeah, we don't want any weird ambient noise happening. So, Jaimz, welcome to the show.
Johnny, hi. Where you been?
I mean, off the air, you are our season premiere here on Season X of HauntScene Live. So I appreciate you.
I know. Is that special? First guest
very
on the
special.
first episode of Season 10.
I know, right?
Is that wild?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here to talk about a couple things, mainly Spooky Empire, which is this weekend.
Very exciting.
Woo.
Very exciting.
There's so much stuff happening.
We got Fringe going on, the Orlando Fringe Festival, the Independent Theater Festival, which is amazing, cheese curds. And Jaimz got a show with that. We'll talk about a little bit later. Drip. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, let's get in here. So we're going to keep an eye on the chat here. Melissa's keeping an eye on the chat. She's going to moderate here. If you have any questions for Jaimz or us, please make sure that you put them in the comments and we will go through them. Thank you all for checking in. I do appreciate it. Yeah, let us know in the comments where you are watching from. We would appreciate that. Now, Jaimz, there might be some first-time viewers. There might be some HauntScene, V-cards out there. And
Alrighty.
And we need you to tell the people who you are. So we're going to start off here with our traditional elevator pitch.
I've missed an elevator pitch. It's been too long.
It has been too long. All right, the camera's now on Jaimz.
All you, Jaimz.
Jaimz is going to tell
All
the
right.
story.
My name is Jaimz, or Lady Jaimz, if you're so inclined. And
If you're nasty.
tend to call myself the spooksperson of Spooky Empire. I get to do a lot of media for them, interview the celebrities for the Q&A panels, and I also host the costume contest, which is one of the best ever. You can win over $1,000 in cash and prizes, plus some amazing custom things from Mohawk Crew over there at Spooky Empire. We do that twice a year. And then I'm also the host on HBIC, Of Course It's in Cuties, which is a burlesque cabaret here in Orlando, getting ready to celebrate our 10th year in August.
All right.
Congratulations.
All the 10-year celebrations going on this year. All right.
Yeah.
A lot of good things happened in 2014.
Apparently
so.
Started HauntScene. You weren't there yet.
I wasn't there yet for another 3 years.
You were like 12.
And in 3 years, it would be my 10 years a part of HauntScene.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
That's pretty dope.
That's wild.
So happy anniversary to
Happy
all
anniversary.
The things. Now
Thank you.
as we celebrate these, there is a little bit of sad news because the location for Spooky Empire this time, the Wyndham, the legendary freaking Wyndham, is closing or being remodeled, or somebody bought it, or they're going to tear it down. I don't know. Maybe they'll build Epic Universe Part 2. I don't know. We don't know. But this is going to be the last.
It'll be no longer
Spooky
Wyndham.
Empire.
No more Spooky Empire at the Wyndham, and that's very
Yes,
sad. You know,
that doesn't mean that we're not going to go out with a bang for sure. This year, the May show tends to be a little bit smaller, but that doesn't mean it's any less go hard or go home. The legend of the Wyndham Hotel are the pool parties for sure, because they have such a great setup for us to have Spooky Empire vendors and Q&As and photo opportunities and stuff during the day. And then the evening we come out, that whole saying, the freaks come out at night.
Yep.
Yeah, we live up to that.
Yeah, definitely.
So the pool parties always have a live DJ. And then there's, I believe we have a spooky float contest where people will build their, pool floats and spooky themed and judge on that. Celebrities are known to visit and mingle amongst the normal people. Well, if anyone's normal, it's spooky. It's just a party day and night. So the Wyndham is, it's going to be missed for sure, because we've definitely made it a home.
Yeah.
It's definitely been legendary.
That's
but it's going to go out with a bang this weekend. So, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, the spooky crew does not take it lightly. Let's put it that way. I know we're going to have a start on Friday, the March of the Jasons, I believe it is. They're going to come down iDrive and over to the Wyndham to start everything off. And that is a sight to behold. If you've never seen, we've done zombie walks, we've done clown crawls. So we'll start at the pub, which is a place on iDrive, and then kind of slime down iDrive towards the hotel. And the people who don't know what's going on or that there's a convention happening, it is the ultimate in people watching for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
We'll have to see if we can check that out. We both have the day off, so we both have Friday off.
Yeah, we'll be there Friday. Yeah. Actually, I'll be there all weekend. I don't know about Johnny, but I will be there all 3 days.
I've already bought my weekend pass. Have you?
Oh, okay. No, I have. Oh, I've already got it.
Well, that's all right.
I'm good.
I guess we're good to
I'm
go.
there the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Definitely
that's a good thing, because it was a good thing you got your passes, because today they just posted that the VIP has sold out.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
So it happens really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's still tickets available, so if anybody needs those, that's spookyempire.com, of course. And just to give you a little rundown, this year Alice Cooper has come back to visit.
I saw that. Very cool. I haven't seen him in almost 10 years there.
Oh, he's been back.
Has he been back
since then?
Oh,
yeah,
hey.
I have a picture with him from a few years ago, but he's been gone for a couple of years, but we always love when he visits. He's such a nice, lovely person. You wouldn't expect it from his persona he puts out there, but he is really, really lovely, and he's wonderful with the fans.
Speaking of really, really, really lovely,
how
did that picture get there?
Look at this
That's
picture.
Crazy.
What picture is there?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh,
hey, that's a little preview of something coming later.
I'm sorry you caught me coming out of the shower.
I mean,
Johnny.
Look, a lot of movies start that way. Sometimes I'm a plumber. I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh, that's a really nice picture.
That's a little drip. That's a little drip. Drip.
Okay.
That's credited to John O'Leamy.
Nice.
Jonathan took that picture for me. Yes, that's our cast picture this year for our show that's opening at the Orlando Fringe the same weekend as Spooky.
Yeah.
Everything at one time. So we're going to be spooky during the day, and I'll be fringing and dripping at night. Literally.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
When we took those pictures, it was in January, and it was a cold night, and all the cast members, I don't know if you saw the whole cast picture, everybody did them in towels. And we got, spray bottles, and we made sure everybody was wet for the pictures. And the girls are holding onto their towels, and they're freezing, and they're like, "This isn't sexy." And I said, "Just wait. Oh, it will be."
Yeah, it was. All right. So I pulled up.
We're going back to spooky stuff?
Yep, pull it up. We'll drip later. We're gonna do spooky stuff. All right. So I pulled up the right website this time. I don't know where that other picture came from. That's crazy. But
it just infiltrates you.
I mean, part of my personal collection.
We like a good sidetrack every now and then. It's fine. It's fine.
All right,
that's
cool. All right. So we're here on SpookyEmpire.com. Let me make this a little bit bigger for everybody. If you go to SpookyEmpire.com, you can get all the information. Now, this event is going to go from May 17th to the 19th. The last hurrah at the Wyndham, and then in August for the first time, and this is really cool. They're going to do a show in Charleston, which is awesome, in South Carolina. And in October, you got the October Spooky. That's going to be at the Hyatt Regency, which is also an awesome location for Spooky. So 3 events coming up. Back to back to back. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, the only thing you can do to make Spooky better is have more Spooky, right? I mean,
of course.
You need to take it to the masses. So, yep, Gina and Petey have extended over to South Carolina. So, August, it's going to be a hot time in South Carolina with the Spooky crew coming up there.
Nice.
I'm sure after this weekend, they'll start having the announcements for the celebrities and whatnot that's happening out that way. So I know a lot of the vendors that are usually in the Orlando shows are actually going to be in South Carolina. So stay tuned for all that info. Make sure you follow them on socials. They're really good about posting updates.
Yeah, we'll have it's Spooky Empire, everything, just at Spooky Empire. Easy to find. Yep. But let's take a look at some of the overview here. And then I have some things specifically that Jaimz will be involved in with this upcoming event here. So let's take a look at the website here. All right, so you can go to spookyempire.com. It's got all the information that you need, the dates and everything. Make sure you go here to the May option right here so you can see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the guests. So
yes, pull up that list. There's some pretty cool people who are coming and some first timers too.
Yeah. I am meeting the one on the right hand side for the first time on Sunday.
I'm gonna meet Alice Cooper. Yeah. I really do.
I know, I'm thinking about meeting Alice as well, but I have a Catherine photo up on Sunday, so I'm very excited.
Yes, we're very excited to have Catherine, and I just studied up on Lisa Frankenstein and Abigail.
Such good movies.
She's definitely made a splash, literally, on the horror scene lately.
And Alice Cooper, also from Detroit, which is dope.
Is he really? Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
We have that in common. All right, and then we got some folks here from Twilight.
Oh, awesome.
My daughter is so super excited, and I know that there's some very was it Twihards? Is that the name of the fandom?
Twihards. Don't know, but that's I guess I know that now. I mean,
and I have some,
sorry, I looked at Ashley Green and I just got lost.
Are you a Twihard, Johnny?
What?
Are you a Twihard?
No.
Are you sure?
All I'm saying is
you like Twilight.
What? Do I like Twilight?
Yeah. Do you?
It's a thing.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen the movies like a lot of other people. I mean,
I have seen the movies, and I will say, Daddy Cullen can get it. He's not bad on the eyes.
Yeah. All right, moving on down here. We got Amanda Vigani, Derek Mears. Awesome.
Ooh, I've met Derek Mears. He's a really nice guy.
He's
very tall.
Oh my gosh,
but he's really
so much fun with him.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
Travis Van Winkle.
I was thinking of Travis Van Winkle though, because I love the 2009 version of Friday the 13th. Yes.
Oh well, then you're really gonna like it. Yeah. We got all kinds of people.
I know you got like the whole cast from the 2009.
Yeah, there's nine cast members coming back for a reunion, so I'm excited to get everyone together, talk about the kills, talk about their experiences. The Friday the 13th genre is I guess it's genre. The fandom too. It's very specific, and people have their favorite movies. They have their favorite Jasons. They have their favorite kills. So I'm interested to see what the cast members' take is on being a part of that whole universe.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's awesome.
And that's the last Friday the 13th we got. So
yeah, pretty much.
You know.
True.
Yeah.
And see all those cast members that you just showed dead.
Yeah.
They all died in the movie.
They did. Yeah.
Spoiler alert in case you haven't seen that.
Oh darn! Like you don't know what happens in Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Right?
We got Jeff Brockton here, Scream 3. We got Joey Belladonna here for Anthrax. That's so cool. I always love how Spooky Empire really does fuse rock and roll with horror and pop culture. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well, rock and roll and horror go together like
they really do.
Cookies. I mean, it's just you can't have a horror movie without a rockin' score. You know what I mean? And then you can't have a rock and roll without some little darkness to it. Obviously, with Alice Cooper and Anthrax.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had some cookies earlier.
Oh, I want cookies.
Oh my God.
Cheese.
We had chocolate chip cookies.
Dude, let's give a quick shout out. Who made those cookies?
Johnny's girlfriend, Caitlin.
Yeah. Johnny's girlfriend.
I know, right? I mean,
first time.
I'm no longer the most eligible spooky bachelor.
He is not. Johnny is taken.
I'm off the market. Sorry.
Not only is he taken, he is taken.
He is taken. He is done.
She's making me cookies.
And she's posting him on her socials. That is taken.
Yeah, I know, right? So, hi for watching.
It makes me so happy for you.
Green flags across the board.
Yep. All right. Moving on. All right, moving on here. We got some folks here. We got Children of the Corn, got some.
Oh, that movie scared me to death when I was younger.
Same.
And the name Malachi. You can't say it without screaming it.
That's dope. Got there in case you're a fan of that. Moving on down here, Blair Witch Project. That is cool.
That is awesome.
Like I have questions and they have answers.
It's the reunion for the I think is it the 20th anniversary, 25th anniversary?
Might be, yeah.
So I think this is the first time the cast has come back together in a long time.
That's awesome.
Wow. I don't think I've ever been as scared in a movie theater as when I first saw Blair Witch Project.
I've watched that movie before and it was terrifying.
Yeah.
It definitely started a whole new found footage style of movie that's been copied millions of times.
The found footage movies are like the scariest ones you can watch too. Yep. They're even scarier than regular movies.
You don't know where the line of reality is. Yep.
And I mean, when that movie came out, like people were like, "Is this real?" Like because there wasn't anything like it, people didn't know. All right, moving on down here. Blair Witch Project. We got I believe the director or writer Eduardo Sanchez. Children of the Corn. And we got the Greasy Strangler if you're a fan of that.
Cult classics, yep.
Yeah, Basket Case. The Greasy Strangler, which I've never seen, but apparently this is like the ultimate cult movie. So,
I've never seen Basket Case.
Really?
Basket Case?
We'll have to check it out before we get in there.
Petey's really good about collecting mainstream and then some little known things in there for people who are fans of the stuff that's a little bit on the cusp of being really big, the cult followings. So a lot of times we'll have the big draws from, like Twilight, Children of the Corn, Friday the 13th. And then you'll get a couple of those nuggets that are for the fans of the stuff that maybe you find at the bottom of a bin somewhere in a DVD pile. Yeah. But those people love that stuff more than going to see a big blockbuster in the theater. So I think a lot of that feeds to the Spooky Empire fandom.
All right, I just realized that we're not on the screen. I'm going to bring us on the screen so we can all look at this together. There we go.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. Okay, cool. People miss us. All right, all kinds of stuff. Greasy Strangler, very niche, awesome.
What's the Greasy Strangler?
It is like this cult movie from like the 70s or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty. People say it's epic. I haven't seen it though. I'm gonna check it out.
May tends to be our throwback event too. So it's the Mayhem. Usually get some stars from the 70s and 80s. Something nostalgic, for everyone to feed off of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we got some pro wrestling on here. We got Vincent. You dig? We got Glacier from WCW days, which was awesome. He's kind of like Sub-Zero, but a wrestler. Awesome. We got Sylvia Grace Krim from Lisa Frankenstein and some other things there.
She's from The Purge. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool. Yep. And then we've got some Blair Witch Project reunion, Greasy Strangler, Twilight, Children of the Corn. So it's like James said, just grabbing groups of people. If you're a fan of these movies, you're not going to see these groups of people in these settings like that for panels and all that stuff there. And unfortunately, Michael Gross here from Family Ties and Trimmers had to cancel, but that doesn't mean that they won't be back at a future Spooky Empire, so definitely keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Quite often we'll have people who have to do, new shooting schedules or something has come up that they can't make one show, but they'll, make the next one around. So maybe we'll see him in October or in the future.
Yep, definitely.
And then go to the website. It's got all the schedule, the map, and everything. You can go in and look at all the things. There is too much, obviously, to list off right here, but there's so much stuff to do.
There's quite a bit. There's after-hours things. There's the tattoos. The's a vendor room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just get lost. I would say
get
a room, but I went to get a room and they're all sold out.
Yeah.
So get a room in the area.
There's other hotels in the area, so if you need to stay in the area, it's very walkable. That's a good thing about the Wyndham. Mm-hmm. Plus, it's free parking at the hotel, and there's a lot of food choices.
Yes,
that's another reason that we love the Wyndham so much.
Yeah,
and there's a ton of options within the actual vendor room too, to find something that's unique and different that you won't find anywhere else. So the shopping at Spooky is definitely top notch.
Yep. It will murder your wallet.
It sure will.
Oh, wow. That was a stretch.
That was bad.
That was frustrating.
Come on.
You can find things like the shirt that I'm wearing.
Yeah. At a very specific booth that's there.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, we're actually going to be back in October. We're not there this time around,
Okay.
but you can find your nerd on Etsy, and you can get the Spooky Girls Do It Better shirt there. But we've got tons of vendors, like our friend Rick, who does the masks. Lots of people that we love, like Linda, who does all the creepy dolls. Mm-hmm. I know AEO Effects will be there, the special effects makeup company that we love. And I think JD and Erica are going to be doing makeup again, in the hallways if people want their faces done. Also, the costume contest, like I said, one of the best ones. And we start them off with the kids. The kids get to come and show their costumes off. So from the beginning to the end, there's something to do at every minute of the day. And if you get bored, that's your own fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can literally spend all day, every day,
literally.
all 3 days there.
Yeah. I love the Q&As because that's when you get a chance to really get to know the person behind the character that you love.
Right.
I've gone to other conventions, and there's something special about Spooky and the way that our Q&As are done, and also the way that the celebrity room is run. You can go and talk to a celebrity at Spooky and not have to worry about being stopped just to buy something. You have to get a picture signed. You have to buy a photo. You don't have to do any of that. At Spooky, it's much more, like Petey says, hanging out backstage at a rock and roll show.
Yeah.
You can go up and talk to the celebrities. We encourage you to buy a picture or an autograph or something along those lines. That's why they're there. They need to make money too. But it's really nice to talk to them. You have a minute to do that. You don't have to be rushed through. You don't have to wait in line like some other places that make you wait in line all day long. But the VIPs, obviously, they get ahead of that line. So that's a little incentive to have the VIP. But oftentimes, if you just walk through the celebrity room and the celeb that you want to talk to doesn't have a line, or they're chit-chatting with other people, they're very common that you'll be able to have a conversation and talk about your favorite movie of theirs or their favorite project, or ask them a question you've always wanted to ask. That's what the Q&As are great for. When we start off the Q&As, we always encourage people not to ask a question that's been asked a million times, because you can find those answers on YouTube, or that celebrities answered that question before. To ask a question that's not a yes and no answer. That way it's something that's, conversational, and the audience will be entertained by that. And then we, kind of keep the ball rolling. That way we can get more people to ask questions. But the Q&As always bring up something that's unexpected. We'll get stories from the celebrities, the things that happen on set, or things that have happened in their families or with their kids or whatever. And it's probably the first time that they're being able to tell this to an audience, because we have a different kind of audience than the traditional cons.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was there, Ernie Hudson talking about Brandon Lee and The Crow, which was a very unique conversation.
Oh, he was lovely.
Or Brad Dourif talking about being in The Exorcist 3. I mean, there's like some really obscure, good stuff you can get in those panels. Really, really cool. That's just what I've observed. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, moving on here. Just to make sure, just go to the website. It's all here. They got photo ops and all kinds of stuff. Melissa's getting a couple photo ops.
Getting on Sunday. I'm so excited.
With your photo ops, make sure you buy them in advance and be in the place in the right time in the line to get your photo op, because they go fast. That is not the time to talk to your celebrity. It's going to be a turn and burn situation. You're there for the photo, and so is everybody else in line. If you want to talk to the celebrity, go to their table, go to the Q&As. The photo ops, they're really, really good and very efficient.
Yeah, definitely. So get that going here. All of your heavy hitters with the exhibitors, they're all here.
Question with the photo
people.
op. Is there a digital download that's included with it, or is that purchased separate?
I believe that's a separate purchase, but double check on the website. And I know that there's like a certain amount of people that you're allowed to have in the picture. You can pay to have more in there. You can pay to have additional prints done. The photography company that we have, it was their first time last year, and it was great. Everybody had nothing but nice things to say about them. So like I said, I know that they're very efficient and they're very good at what they do. And there are options for you to choose with your different photos.
Nice.
There's also a tattoo room, of course, from tattoo artists from all over the world now, too. I think we get some international guys. And I think Georgia is going to get his first one.
Wow.
Nice. Johnny, you going to get a tattoo? Can you have a spooky tattoo?
Maybe next time.
No, okay. Johnny's going to get a tattoo next
Boo.
time.
You need to get a tattoo of Boo.
Bookie or Hoodie.
Hoodie, both
or a
of them?
HauntScene tattoo.
I mean, yeah.
HauntScene for life, Johnny.
I mean, that would be a really good 10-season stamp there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all over it. I love tattoos on other people. I love ink. I think tattoos are absolutely amazing. They're super hot on people, but I'm afraid that if I got something, just because I'd be stuck with it, my brain would like short out. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm afraid of.
I'm not a...
Get it done on your back so you don't see it as much.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a great workaround.
I'm just afraid of needles and pain, so I don't know if I can get one.
It's completely different.
Yeah, absolutely, Melissa. It's just a neat.
Honestly, I fall asleep sometimes when I get them done now.
Yeah. You could get.
I get some numbing cream.
Yeah, there you go.
Put me to sleep.
No, don't be a jerk. All right, so go to spookyempire.com, get all the things, get all the information there. I do want to focus on a couple things that you specifically will be involved in here. So let me bring that up so I don't forget it.
While you're doing that, I am going to mention one more thing. If you're interested in helping out at Spooky, we like the main group of people who help make Spooky happen are our volunteers. So if people want to come to the convention and earn hours to do different things throughout Spooky, we really, really love having people volunteer. We recently lost our volunteer coordinator, Dina. So we are supporting her memory forever to encourage people to keep volunteering and keep coming out to Spooky and being a part of the family.
Yeah, so go to the Join Our Crew link on spookyempire.com to get more information there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sad.
It's very sad. I miss her.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up to almost a year now. Right?
Speaking of tattoos, I got a tattoo for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a rainbow.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta push on here. All right, let's get into the things. So James is into all the things.
Those are all my logos.
All the things. So James, I don't even know how James manages 24 hours a day and actually gets to sleep, but James is
There's
not
four
only,
of me.
There's 4 versions. It's like multiplicity.
Yeah.
Which one's the copy of the copy of the copy? That's probably the Mama's comedy show.
The one that glitches.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to talk about all those things?
I've got a guided tour here.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so in addition to Spooky Empire, which is coming up here, let me turn off James for a moment there so we can see the things. There we go. So Orlando Fringe is going on right now through the 27th. And if you go to orlandofringe.org, you can get more information about the Drip show that is coming up here, featuring a lot of our favorite burlesque and variety, amazing people. Big fan of some of them. And but yeah, you can go to the orlandofringe.org website. Looks like there are 4 performances here. You can go to, it's at the Dust or the Stardust Lounge, I believe, for those that aren't local. Yes. At 431 East Central Boulevard. It is off-site, so it's not on the typical venues that are on-site for Orlando Fringe. Not too far away, though, but you can go and get more information about that. I do have a specific question about Drip, but tell us about it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, she froze.
Oh, no!
No! James, come back.
James dripped out. She's frozen. I'm gonna shut up because I was about to say something that would probably get me canceled.
She's frozen and
All right, what's up, Scurry Face? What's up, Mr. Alex Rodriguez?
Hello,
you see the little logo switching up there?
Alex is in the house.
Alex,
what's up? And Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie Sonnenberg. Jackie's going to be there at Spooky Empire this weekend. Definitely.
Probably dressed up as some of her favorite characters there. All right, so we'll give a moment here for James
Molly
to come
Zombie.
back here. Nice.
Christopher. AO Studios.
What's up, guys?
What's up, everyone? Steven. Hello.
Right, so we're going to give
Thank
a
you
moment for James to rejoin us here on Zoom. I knew something was going to go wrong. It's the first episode.
It always does.
Yeah. I think we're still on the air, though.
I think we are, too, yeah.
Right when she starts to take off her clothes and switch her shirts, then it crashes here.
Damn.
All right, so let me see if I can fix this real quick. I'm going to see if I can...
Hi, James. James, wake up.
How about this? I'm gonna remove James. We'll see if we can get James back in here. Remove. Okay. We don't want to report anything. Nope, we're just going to let James come back in here and then let it fix itself. Okay, we'll give it a few minutes, see if we can get this fixed here. Sorry about that. It looks like James dropped offline, but hopefully James will be right back here in a moment.
Well, how are you all doing? How's your Tuesday night?
Did you miss us?
Did you miss us? We missed you. So good to be back.
Yeah,
I always miss doing the show.
We've got all kinds of plans here. Mm-hmm. We went to Transworld earlier.
Yep.
We didn't get to East Coast Horrors Convention. We are going to go to Texas Horrors Convention in July. So a little kind of side note, we're going to get up to stuff. We're kind of ramping up right now, getting into the convention/spooky season here. So
first time in Texas. I'm very excited for that.
I bought a cowboy hat.
I saw.
I bought
You're
cowboy
getting a character,
boots.
aren't you?
I am.
The whole
There's a
jeans,
new
boots,
Bronto
hat.
in town, and his name is Johnny.
The white shirt and the white undershirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then you're gonna have to get a horse and ride a horse around Texas.
Yep.
Johnny.
I'm gonna get a horse.
White boy cowboy.
Save a horse, ride a Bronto.
Yeah. Well, save that for Katie.
Wow. Wow, really? You gonna go there? Jeez. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
All right, waiting for James to come back on Zoom.
Oh, James!
Hold on. The people are throwing pennies at us.
Oh, no. Oh, that was Molly. Molly's throwing pennies at us.
Molly likes to throw money at us.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Molly.
Appreciate that. While we're waiting for that here, James is trying to get back in right now. She sent me a message. That's all right. We're in no hurry.
No. We'll talk to you all. Comment in the chat.
Have you gone on any more paranormal tours or haunted locations? No, not since, I think the last one we did was in Ybor City. That was last fall or leading up to the haunt season.
I would like to do another one of those. Those are fun.
Yeah, we need to connect with Ting with the Orlando Ghost Adventures.
Do another one at downtown.
Yeah,
Church Street.
That was cool. We want to. So if you know of any locations or tours that want to connect with us, that's cool.
Well, if you want to take a drive to, what is it, St. Augustine, we could do the lighthouse.
We could do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a little bit of time before we get into the haunt season here. All right, James is trying to get back in. Katie just called you out on your joke. Katie's watching right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, my bad. Whoops.
I'm not going to say what she said.
Don't say it on live TV.
Yeah.
Isn't Katie's going to come after you?
Thank you for the cookies.
The cookies were amazing, by the way.
I kind of want to eat one right now, but I don't eat on the air, so no.
No, yeah.
All right, we're killing time here until James comes back on Zoom. At some point, I might give up, though. Actually, you know what? Let's see what we got. So, Spooky Empire social media. Follow Spooky Empire on everything. They're on everything. Like I said, we're bouncing around, and we also have 10 questions for James as well. But Spooky Empire here are the upcoming events that we already went over. Awesome. Spooky Empire's got a huge variety of guests. Got something for everybody there that you can go in and do that. James is back.
James.
James is back. Looks
Hi,
like James
James
is on her phone. All right, hold on 1 second. James is back. Yeah.
James, you're back. What happened? We lost you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, so I'm on my cell phone. I guess something happened with my internet because it's going to storm in this area pretty bad.
God. What? Turn your phone sideways.
Yeah.
The drip.
Boom,
yeah, there we go. You're frozen in drip.
Yes. Okay, so it's cell phone quality. You're welcome.
That's okay.
That's perfect, actually.
You know what? You make anything look good.
Oh, he's good. All right, so where did we leave off?
All right, we left off. We were talking about drip.
Okay.
And then you immediately went offline.
Then you froze.
Because I got soaking wet. What can I tell you?
Let's get soaking wet.
So Drip is our Fringe show this year with Fringe. It's a quick 60-minute show. So it's like bam, 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 no intermission. It's a full hour of hitting you hard with all the good stuff. We are a BYOV, which means bring your own venue. So we're off the main campus of Fringe. We are downtown Orlando, right on Lake Eola. And the underground, it's a really cool bar called The Dust. And Fringe actually has shuttle service now from the main campus, leaving every half hour. And it goes to our venue. It goes to City Arts.
Oh, that's cool.
It goes to Art Space, and it goes to Savoy. Those are the 4 off the main campus, and 5 off the main campus BYOV venues. So just because you go down to the Shakes area, that's not all the Fringe shows. Make sure you visit all those other shows that are happening around the area too.
And I can speak from personal experience because, of course, the Securities is amazing.
Wow.
I mean, love it, love it, love it. Awesome. All right. So got that coming up here. This is where we kind of go back and forth a little bit. So I'm going to bring you back up there a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. So got that coming up here. I think I put my little thing out of order. We already talked about the social media for Spooky Empire. Awesome. We talked about some of the guests and the events and all that stuff, so we're good on that. Let me see what I didn't cover here. Okay, so a couple things I want to point out here that are very specific that you definitely want to put on your radar. Very huge, and they did a huge one of these at one of the last Spookies. I think it was at the Doubletree, was the Halloween Horror Nights panel. So on Friday, May 17th at 6 o'clock, they only at Spooky Empire, they're going to do an HHN panel with some amazing people involved in the event. They have not announced a damn thing yet. So
nothing. They've been teasing
Horror
us.
Nights?
Yeah, they've been teasing us with videos.
I don't expect them to announce anything at this panel, but you'll learn a lot of really cool stuff about what goes into making the event and what these different people do. The big thing was the teaser today. That was Horror Unleashed or Fear Unleashed or something like that. There's a lot of speculation that maybe it has to do with Stranger Things and Vecna. There's some speculation that maybe Jack is coming back. Ooh. There's a lot of different things that people are hoping for, of course, from their favorite fandoms.
Yeah.
One of the things I heard in 20 years ago, it was Evil Take Root.
Yeah.
In HHN 23.
23.
So
which was an amazing
people were
year.
saying that it was a continuation on that since it was like underground, like taking root over the theme
All
park.
I know, when that video started, they focused on the sewer, and I said, "Listen, a red balloon comes out, I am done.
Wow.
I am not having anything to do
People were
with
talking
clowns."
about it too. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to do with clowns.
About what?
There was
They're
a
talking
rumor.
about it.
They're talking about it?
They're talking about it.
It?
Nope.
It.
We're not talking about it.
Not talking about it
a lot
at
of
all?
people were
No, not at all.
before this video came out. A lot of people said something maybe to do with Krueger before this video came out. So I don't see that lending itself at all, though.
Yeah, people are saying Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, but
let us know in the comments.
Let us know what
do you think
and
if
what
you've
you
seen
want
the
to
little
come
trailer
at
there.
HHN.
Pretty cool.
Do we have anything in the comments yet? I'd like to know what people are saying.
Nothing
they're
yet.
like, where did that girl go? She was just taking her clothes off. I miss you all the time. That's what Jackie says. Molly's threw us some
Jackie.
things. We love Jackie.
Jackie.
Yeah.
People just saying hi and checking in. Awesome. All right,
Gotcha.
got this one right here. Costume contest. Now, Jaimz will actually be involved in judging this, I guess, or running it.
I host it. Yep. So
Okay.
every year I get to announce what the costumes are and the people who are displaying them. There's two different categories: craftsmanship and exhibition. Craftsmanship is if the entrant has made 70% or more of their costume.
Okay.
And then exhibition is for those of us who aren't the best at sewing or building, but we can put things together really well, you know, from Spirit or Amazon or where have you, to create a costume. Or their own character even. And it's just so amazing, some of the things that people come up with. The picture there you have, she's won a couple of times, and she's only 17.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. She
does
great
amazing
costumes.
stuff.
Yeah, she mostly does
made
like
that.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
She does
really
a lot
cool.
of Five Nights at Freddy's. Yep, she does a lot of EVA foam. Yeah, my boyfriend's gonna kill me for saying that wrong. But yeah, she's amazing. She came up from winning, you know, the kids costume contest and then jumped over it.
Oh, that's cool.
Has done so well in the adult contest. Soon we're gonna have to make her a judge because, you know, John and Eric, who usually judge with us, were winning every competition, and we were like, all right, you guys are too good. We're gonna have to make you judges. So they've joined us as judges now, and it's really cool to see their insights coming from the background of people who make these costumes. But my favorite thing are mashups. So when people combine different characters, I think it's really fun. We had an Ash Ketchum, which was half Ash Evil Dead and half Ash from Pokemon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
That's clever.
Yeah,
like
that was really, really cool. So it's really neat to see people get creative. I learn a lot about different fandoms with some of the anime that people come in with, because I'm not a big anime person. So having to pronounce some of these costume names is pretty challenging sometimes. But we do have people who return every year, and it's super cool to see them come back because now it's kind of tradition. We have families that enter as family group units, and we've seen the baby grow up now to be a little bit of a toddler into like a full-grown kid. The kids' costume contest is always sweet. Even if you have a whole bunch of little Chuckies and Jasons and Michaels run across the stage, you can't help but love it.
Yeah.
That's parenting done right. That's what we call that.
Yes.
Reals.
But the prizes are great because we give out cash, we give out really cool trophies, and the Mohawk crew make custom guitars in October, I believe it is, and then they do the custom belts in May.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like a championship wrestling belt.
Cool. That's awesome.
So the winners go home with some pretty cool stuff. And then you get some ideas to do, you know, something different for the next contest. So it kind of steamrolls itself. And people have now learned also, I've mentioned it before, that I'm not a fan of clowns. So there are a few people who continue to show up in clown costumes just to irk me. And John and Eric got me last time. So it's always a fun little prank they pull.
Yeah,
when they come on stage.
Melissa got you something
It's a gift from me to you, James.
So that one.
I can't see what it is. Oh, is that a
man.
gnome?
It is
It is a gnome.
So
Oh,
Melissa,
you can keep that.
Melissa got the gnome
I
for
got
you.
it to express my love.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
you, James.
Melissa,
And how
that
I
is
love
not
you
an
so
expression
much.
of love. That's fighting words right there.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm on the
Wow.
other side of the
I'm
camera
afraid
here.
of clowns. I hate gnomes.
I got
Don't
it
even
with
get
you
me
in mind,
started.
James. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Don't even get me started.
Don't kill me this
dare
weekend, please.
All right, Friday the 13th reunion. Already
Yes,
got that
baby.
going. James going to be hosting that amazing
My
panel.
favorite horror movie franchise is Friday the 13th of all time.
Oh, really?
It is my favorite movie, yes. My
All
favorite
right,
horror
I'm going to
movie
be asking
franchise.
the cast
Yep.
members some what their favorites are. So, what's your favorite Friday the 13th? Who's your Jason?
Mine is the 2009 Derek Mears.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He is
Gotcha.
one of my favorite. I love that movie. Probably also second probably will be the Freddy versus Jason.
Oh yeah, come
Yes.
on.
Oh.
Yeah,
That is one. That is my second favorite movie.
I just recently
Kane
rewatched
Hodder's
the
not
2009.
Sorry, Kane, I love
rewatched-
you. Jason X is mine. I love you.
Jason X. Honestly, I don't know the other Jason films that Kane Hodder was in. What other Jason films was he in?
It was like the last 3 or 4 before that. Before
Friday
Jason
the
X.
13th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, also Friday the 13th Part 6 with C.J. Graham. C.J. Graham is
Okay.
one of my favorites. Yeah.
Nice.
So
That's
you've
my
got
top
collecting
3 favorite.
Jasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just recently rewatched the movie, just to refresh. And man, some of those kills, I can't wait to talk about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the 2009 film was awesome. The one with the sleeping bag
And
killing.
And they
The
got,
sleeping bag
fire?
is a big one.
Yep.
Personally, my favorite is the doc.
Mm-hmm.
The shish kabooby is what we called it.
Yeah.
I don't own that one, so I need.
The
I
2009
own all
one?
the classic ones. I
Yeah.
don't have the new one. I'll have to
I
pick it up.
have I have a gift set where I own like every film.
Nice.
So
Yeah, so Johnny, you need to brush up on it.
I do. I'll have to pick it up before then. Well, I better buy it now because we
yeah,
only got a
go
couple
buy it
days.
now. Go on.
All right, I gotta go,
Amazon
guys.
right
I
now.
gotta go watch
Yep.
it right now. All right, very cool. Well, that is. I
What's
mean,
next?
we got some questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna rapid fire these because we're like running out of time. I think. No, we're not.
Oh,
We're
okay.
good.
So we'll talk about mamas real quick afterwards. if you want.
Yeah. Well, let's do that right now because I'll forget.
Okay,
All right.
I'll do it real quick.
Real quick, let's get back in here for the website, and there we go. Mama's Comedy Show and Creepy Kingdom.
Okay, so I've been doing improv for over 20 years, and Mama's has been my family for the past 13. We do a show Friday nights at 9 o'clock at 1010 Brewery on Virginia, and it's a $15 show, and they have amazing food and drinks.
Wow.
We do a podcast before. You're welcome to be a part in the audience if you want to come and get your seat early and have some food. But you can make reservations online at mamascomedyshow.com.
Cool. And then you're also still contributing to Creepy Kingdom?
Yes, I get to write for Creepy Kingdom and go to some really cool stuff and talk about it. That's where I met you. A lot of the Haunt crew gets to go to all these different press previews and sneak peeks, and sometimes I'll watch movies and review it. But you'll probably see some stuff from me coming onto Creepy Kingdom directly while I'm at Spooky Empire. So it's a lot of fun crossover.
Very cool.
Check Creepy Kingdom out for a lot of really great reviews and content of stuff that's happening in the Creepy Kingdom world.
Yeah. Good folks. Good folks. So all kinds of stuff, up to all kinds of things. Now.
And all of those things on there is like the name.com. So coursesandcuties.com, spookyempire.com, mamascomedyshow.com, Creepy Kingdom. Got Creepy
Very
Kingdom,
easy.
easy
Very
for me to
easy
say.
and simple.
Easy
.com,
peasy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
We
Gotta
like
love
easy.
the internet.
Yeah, the internet. Very easy to find things. Okay. Are you ready for the 10 questions?
I'm ready.
Rapid fire, let's do
Rapid
it.
fire. Let's do it.
And we do have a surprise in here. I ruined it.
Oh, you did last time too. Okay.
I know, right? All right, let's get in here into the box of questions. Hey, look, James doesn't look right. Let's go out with that. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, James,
It's a season premiere.
It's like-
Hold on. We're good.
You can't have a season premiere without something done.
I know, right?
Johnny.
This is
You know
why
what
we
I
were
mean?
supposed to have Rick on to get all this stuff worked out. Rick? All right, hold on. I'm going to fix it. Everybody.
Your neck was super
the magic
long.
of live television. There we go. That's right.
Your neck looked like one of those
No
funhouse
other
mirrors.
shows can
Yeah.
fix things live like I can. Okay, hold on.
Good job, Johnny.
I know, I'm working on it.
I'm
Hold
so
on
proud of
1
you.
second. I mean, I do the things. 10 years of running a show, things will inevitably go wrong no matter what.
It's live theater, folks.
It
It's
is
so
live
true.
theaters.
It's
Okay,
live television.
10 questions. Jaimz, Dillman, relatively rapid fire. All right. Who are you most excited to meet at Spooky Empire?
I'm excited to see Derek again. We had a really good interview the last time I got to meet him, and he has an improv background like I do. So we'd like to talk shop like outside of doing the panel. So I like to see him again.
Very cool. All right, good. 1 for 1. All right, hold on. Before you answer this, here is the question, but don't answer yet. Can we burn the Wyndham down after this Spooky Empire? Okay, now hold on. I had to bring in a authority on this to tell us about
Okay.
this. All right, so let's go ahead and hear from our amazing special guest here, which is going to be Mr. Petey.
Hey, HauntScene. Getting ready for this weekend. I hope you are too. We got our Jason masks. We got tons of them. Make sure you pick up your program. We got a little secret surprise on the back. We got the passes ready. We got drinks going on. And it's the last Wyndham show. So please don't burn it down. We're going to pass this on to Jaimz. She'll let you know the rest. See you guys.
Awesome, PD.
Petey. So Petey, according to Petey, we cannot burn down the Wyndham after this event.
Just go out with a bang and just
go
end
out
it there.
with
You know what I mean?
a lot of
Yeah.
pyro.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna say I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yep. I mean,
with the craziness that goes on this
If-
weekend,
if
they might just do it themselves.
Petey
You know?
just might look the other way.
They might just
you know?
they might just look the other way and just do it.
You know, so yeah.
No, I mean the spooky crew does know how to party, but we are also respectful. So we do have to keep in mind it is a business.
Yeah.
And we definitely don't want to get a bad reputation in town because we want to continue having these cons, even if it is at a different location. That's all I'm going to say. The mom answer.
The Wyndham has always been my favorite location for spooky. I like the other hotels, but Wyndham has always been my favorite out of all
And I
of them.
met so many people. You know that Melissa actually
Actually,
confirmed joined the show at Spooky
Wyndham
Empire.
at the spring event of Wyndham in 2017.
So I asked
It
Melissa.
does have a place in all of our hearts.
We met Rick there for the first time.
Yeah.
We met so many
Yeah.
people and
A lot of memories.
A lot of memories. A lot of memories. Okay. All right. No burning it down.
Okay.
All right.
Continue,
Next
Sean,
one.
Tony.
What is your favorite memory at the Wyndham as we reflect at this location?
I'm going to say the Q&A panel I had with Tom Sizemore
Oh.
Okay.
right before he passed, I guess, the next year. And it was very memorable.
I didn't know Tom Sizemore's
He's
Yeah, he passed
kind of a
away.
loose cannon. And it was definitely a memory for me. And that happened at the Wyndham. My daughter and her friend dressed as the twins from The Shining, and we couldn't go more than 5 feet without somebody wanting a picture. And we've got a picture of them on that long, that ramp where you go from the tattoo room over to the vendor
Yeah.
room, that long hallway. We've got a picture of them down the hallway, and it's perfection.
Nice.
Let's see what else at the Wyndham. Walking over to Wawa, walking over to Starbucks because
Yeah.
it's so convenient.
Right next door.
The pool party, we got to party with some of the old school Friday the 13th cast that were
Oh,
there
yeah.
one night.
That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a couple of things that happen at the Wyndham from people who have come many years. One are some glitter things that you may see around.
Things.
I'll just leave it at that. And then also the squeaker boobs. I don't know if you've ever seen those. So you know
Yes.
the squeakers that go in squeaky toys?
Yeah.
Somebody had them at the pool party and all the girls got them and we all just walked around beeping our boobs. I don't know why. It just was a thing to do, but it was hysterical and it was at the Wyndham pool party.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Gonna miss you, Wyndham. I'm gonna get a little tear in my
Gotta
eye.
have a good time this weekend.
All right. Is it true that you might get wet at Drip?
I'm just saying it's an intimate venue and the performers will be up close and personal with you.
Oh wow.
So there isn't necessarily a splash zone, but we definitely want to make you sweat.
They wouldn't call it drip for nothing, Johnny.
I mean,
That's in the name.
that was a little
It's not a Gallagher show in any stretch of the imagination.
smashing fruit.
No.
Wow.
It's not called Smash.
That's next year. You heard it here first. Fringe 2025. Smash. Okay.
No, I already have the title for 2025. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. What are you going to miss about Spooky Empire at the Wyndham? I know we kind of already talked about this a little bit, but do you have any specific thing?
It's the convenience and the, I guess you can say the quaintness of it. It's not a massive hotel like the Hyatt where everything is really spread out. And we love the Hyatt for that because it gives us so much room.
Right.
But I think it's more of it almost feels like a summer camp feel because everybody's, hanging out in each other's rooms. It's real close to go to the other restaurants. Like I said, you can go to Wawa at 3 a.m. in your pajamas if you want. It's that homecoming feeling, I guess, at the Wyndham that's really kind of going to be missed. And I hope we can find that somewhere.
Yeah, me too. All right. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh.
Team Mr. Cullum.
Okay. All right. So.
I've never seen Twilight, but I would go Team Edward just because I love vampires.
My vampires.
I found this in Melissa's bag. So.
What's that?
It's the box set of Twilight. Here, Melissa, take this home.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Watch that. Do you have a Blu-ray?
You know what?
Yeah, I do actually. Are you serious?
I don't need it.
Okay.
Notice how it's still in the
wrapper. I
wrapper.
watched all 3 in a row, and my daughter was just in heaven, being able to tell me all the lore and the backstory and of all. And it is interesting to watch from the beginning of the movie, the first movie, to how it evolves and to the end of it, and you can see how the budget was increased as the people became bigger stars. So that was an interesting growth between all the different movies to see.
Okay. All right. Melissa, are you a Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Edward, because I'm a fan of vampires.
All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't say Team Jacob because he looks too much like my little brother. It's weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Oh, yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
All right. How do you keep up with all your jobs and interests? You got so
I have
many
ADHD.
things. Oh, that's a good answer.
That works.
Yeah.
No, I squirrel.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I segment things really well. My boyfriend always laughs when he comes to town. He's like, "You've got every minute of the day packed. How do you schedule this?" And it falls into place for me to do. Like today, I had dropped my daughter off at school. I donated plasma. I went to work. I picked my daughter up, and then I went to Office Depot, and then I promoted my show, and then I'm on with you guys. So it's just like boxes I tick off in my brain. I also have a schedule that I keep kind of organized, I guess. And things happen in seasons. So sometimes I'll get really busy with something, like right now with Fringe and Spooky. I'm not doing Mamas.
Mm-hmm.
As September comes around, all the Halloween stuff will pick up. So I'll start doing more of the Creepy Kingdom. So it comes in waves. And, I definitely take time for myself. I have kids. My son is grown and out of the house, but, I still try and do stuff with him. My daughter is finishing school at the end of this month for the summer. So we'll go to Georgia and do some Six Flags and the Ren Fair. So that's going to be fun.
That's fun.
So we try and build fun into the things that we do. Like, even if I'm at the Ren Fair, I might cover some of it for Creepy Kingdom. We might go to Dragon Con and cover it again for Creepy Kingdom. Yeah. So that's kind of how I keep up with things. And I'm trying to get better at saying no, but then that means saying no to something fun.
Right.
Yeah, same. Same way I feel about it.
And my burlesque show, we do it throughout the year. It's not every month and it's not all the time. So, you just kind of find the different levels of what you can do and when.
Okay. All right. Very cool. What was the easiest celebrity to interview that you've ever had?
Oh gosh. I have to say Christina Ricci, because it was like I was sitting on the couch with a girlfriend and we were just chatting. It just felt like we had a natural rapport with each other. Same with Barry Bostwick. He was really fun to play with while we were talking. And like the Q&A, you bounce back and forth with questions from the audience, and then you talk to the celebrity. And with Christina and I was like, oh my gosh, 45 minutes is gone. I could have sat here for another hour at least and just chatted with her. She was just really easy to talk to. Barry Bostwick and I had a really fun back and forth because I was dressed like Janet. And he had a little bit of a flirty flirt to him. So that was really fun to play with. So any celebrity, Derek Mears, there's people that I don't really know much about. And then when I interview them, they become my favorite people, like Derek Mears. So, finding out the kind of surprising personalities behind the characters that you think you know of them. Yeah.
Very cool.
Christina was very sweet. I met her a few years ago.
Yeah.
She was very nice.
She was very sweet, and she's very tiny.
She is very
tiny.
small.
All right. Who would play you in a movie, and what would it be called?
Oh Lord. Probably Melissa McCarthy, because she's kooky like I am. What would it be called?
Yeah.
Actual Chaos. I don't know, man.
Of course, it's a chaos.
The life and times of a crazy lady. Honestly, I don't. Maybe that's not written yet. Maybe I don't have my storyline yet.
Oh, maybe you could write it someday.
Yeah, I've still got some chapters to finish.
I do like Corsets and Chaos. That's
Corsets and Chaos.
Corsets and
I do
Chaos.
like that. Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. All right, and the
I'll take it.
last question here. What dream celebrity would you like to see Spooky Empire bring in next? Maybe somebody that hasn't been at the show yet.
Oh, I ask this question of the audience at the costume contest every year, and there's so many good ones. I mean, everybody wants Rob Zombie, and like what's his name? I can't even think. The author, Stephen King, Kathy Bates, those kind of people. I would like to have people come back who I didn't really know at the time, but I got to know more about them, like the cast of What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
They were so fun.
Oh, God, yes.
And they were so playful with the audience. I would love to have them come back. I mean, people like Johnny Depp. Yeah, sure. Evan Peters. I would do that interview in his lap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People who are pie in the sky, that kind of, the dream celebrities that you would just hope would be cool enough to do a show like Spooky. I got to do an interview with Molly Ringwald and Anthony Michael Hall. I mean, that was kind of surreal for me.
Yeah.
John Cusack, I'm sitting across the stage from him, and I'm in my brain literally going, you are sitting on stage with Lloyd Dobler. I mean, that's the kind of cool stuff that I can not even say I had on a bucket list, because I never in a million years thought it was going to happen, Who's your dream celebrity?
Oh, man.
Jamie Lynn Curtis and Sigourney Weaver. I would love Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, and Jamie Lynn Curtis.
Oh, the badass babes of horror.
Yes,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
Like
That
a
would
panel
be awesome.
like Linda Hamilton.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually got to interview Linda Blair, so that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I heard she's a really nice woman.
She is a very nice woman, but she definitely has to talk about her animals first, and then she'll talk about Exorcist.
That's adorable.
She's very strong on her social stance, so that I can respect that about somebody.
Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. That's it. That is all the questions that we got for you.
What was the surprise question in there?
Yeah,
the surprise was Petey.
Oh,
surprise
Petey.
answer.
Petey was the surprise.
Yeah.
The boss man. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Petey was gracious enough to take a few minutes, and thank you, Petey and Gina, for putting that together and sending it over.
Nobody works harder than that crew, because Petey, Gina, Joy, Kim, that core crew over there, they literally run everything. And a lot of people don't realize it is a mom and pop show. It is not some corporate conglomerate. These people are ground floor grassroots. You're going to see Petey everywhere, because the man is putting out fires nonstop, saying hello to people,
right.
Fixing something that might come up. Same with Gina, same with Joy, same with Kim. That crew, plus the volunteers, like I said, nobody works harder at putting on something to make people happy than those people.
Nice. Well, with that being said, we're going to wrap this
That was
thing
a
up.
great first show.
Yeah.
You said we weren't going to go for an hour. Look what we did.
I know, right?
And
There's
we
just so
did.
much to talk
We
about.
did.
I was
Even
like,
all
we'll just
those
do a
mishaps
quick
and stuff.
Spooky
It
Empire
was
preview.
great.
It'll take like 20 minutes.
It was a great show, yes.
No.
Thank you guys so much for promoting all we do.
I mean,
Absolutely. We love you guys.
Look,
We really do.
we exist to promote our friends. That's what HauntScene does. It's all we've ever done, and that's what we always want to do. So
We just want to support you all. So, and that's
I'm
what
going to
friends
put
should do.
my spooky shirt over my drip again. Go ahead, keep talking.
But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up so Melissa can go home
So I
and
can
watch
go watch
Twilight.
Twilight.
And she's so excited.
I am so excited.
That is actually from an ex-girlfriend tweet. Like, she didn't really mean she bought it so I could have it so she could watch it. Notice how it's not even open.
That's what I'm saying.
It
That's
sat
why
on
it
my
wasn't
shelf for
open.
10 years. Now I bequeath it to you. So
Bequeath it?
thank you, Alyssa.
Oh, you know what? It might be worth money if it's
It
not
might
open.
be.
It might be, actually.
Yeah. If
Are there any comments before we leave?
if you ever bring in Stephen King, I will poop. That's what Jackie says.
That's what Jackie said.
Um,
Heather, Paul,
Heather,
can't wait to see
everybody. Yeah.
Clint from Thorough Geek is in here. What's up, Clint?
Very cool.
Clint, are you going to be at Spooky Empire this weekend?
I hope
Let us
so.
know, please.
You better be.
AEO Studios. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we will see everybody. James will be there. Melissa and I will be there all weekend. Come and say hi. We'll be doing the things. We'll be at the pool party. So
I'll be running back and forth. If you see me in the hallway and a red-headed streak goes past you, that's probably me.
Yep, James. I don't think James or PD or a lot of the folks involved they'll ever stop moving.
They're always on a mission.
Don't trip them.
Especially
just clear out of the way.
PD is always going.
Just have a
100 miles an
snack
hour.
hanging out. Have a snack for us to grab.
Like
a
a
baton,
like a marathon.
Like we're at the
marathon
end,
snack. There we go.
I'll take a cheese stick. I'll take a granola bar. Let's do it.
Whatever you got. We'll have to stock up on that stuff. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up so we can keep this at an hour here. Thank you, James. We love you so much.
Thank you so much. We love you.
On a personal note, James, you are an awesome friend. I love you. Thank you for being there for me.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
love you too.
I'm so glad to know you.
Yeah.
For sure. I hope you can put the gnome thing behind us because I really do love you.
We do have the gnome
it's
thing right behind us.
now, isn't it?
It is actually behind us.
I'm going to start making gnome mosaics of crushed pieces of them.
Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of
It's
cool.
okay. She doesn't know what I'm scared of, so that's fine.
Very cool.
Yes.
All right, James, hang out on Zoom for a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up and do our things, and we'll be seeing you in a bit. All right. Well, Melissa Lukac,
Johnny
we gotta
Bronto.
wrap this thing up with our first show.
That was such a great show. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be back.
I mean,
I
you
missed
look
it.
at you got a prize.
And I got a prize.
Yeah, very cool. All right, well, thank you all for watching the Season 10 premiere of HauntScene Live. We've got a couple guests lined up here. Do you know who we have on the show next week?
Yes, I do.
Who?
Oh, we have Pemberton Haunters. The guy from Pemberton Haunters.
No.
No, did you say that was next week?
No.
You sure?
Oh, my God, Melissa.
Who do we on next week?
We have Rick Danford on next week.
Oh, okay.
Involved in Indie Horror Junkie, writer-director of many local independent horror films, Lycanthrope, The Clock, many other things. We've seen him around, and I guarantee you, I'm saying this right now, we're going to get this man to smile. So tune in next Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to see Rick smile as we interview Rick Danford.
Very cool.
The first of many Ricks we're going to have on the show this
that's
year.
awesome.
All right, closing slides. All right, once again, we do want to thank our platinum sponsors here. We do appreciate Alex, everybody, Craig, everybody from Fright Night, South Florida Fairgrounds. Make sure you visit myfrightnights.com. Put this amazing haunt on your list for this year in South Florida. Also, thank you to Eddie and everybody over at Woods of Terror for sponsoring us. We want to thank both these haunts for believing in us. We appreciate the support, woodsofterror.com. That one's in Greensboro, North Carolina. We'll be checking that one out on our road trip this year. Very, very cool. Just real quick to kind of wrap this thing up. If you are interested in supporting HauntScene, you can do that. HauntScene.com/support HauntScene. Email us. We got a Patreon. You can be a supporter as well. We got different tiers if you want to reach out. Had a couple people express interest in that, so make sure you follow up with us. Thank you to our Patreon supporters, John and Crystal Lavelle, Mark Muncie, and SNR Travel Stories. Appreciate that. Everything that we ever get goes right back into the show. And make sure you follow us on our social media. We are HauntScene on everything. The only one we don't care about is Twitter, because Twitter is horrible.
Or X.
Yeah, or X, or whatever the heck it is.
You don't care about the X.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up so we can go grab some food at
we can
Waffle
watch
House or
Twilight.
Chili's, and Melissa can watch Twilight.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching, and that's going to do it for this show. We'll see you next week. Till next time, spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Wait.
Give me some treats.